So, got my bestest buddy here. The motorcycle project goes merrily on. Sorry, I've been a bit distracted. Today, here in the UK, is Remembrance Sunday, and it's a time of reflection. So, I'd like to kind of dedicate this little film to my kid brother. Pete kind of followed me into the army, and we served in the same battalion, same regiment. I think this is probably the first year that Remembrance Sunday's really hit my kid brother. He's obviously younger than me, and I think that the reflection on the people that we lost and who we served with kind of hit home a little bit harder this year than it has in the past for him. Some of the guys that my kid brother served with, I buried. So I was their coffin bearer. I was an instructor at our recruit depot. Guys got killed in Northern Ireland. Bodies were flown back to the UK, and burial parties from those men's regiments and battalions were put together, and we buried those guys at home in the UK. So it was people that my kid brother was serving with in the province that were flown home, and I had the privilege of laying them to rest. So that's Remembrance Sunday for us. World goes merrily on. So back to my motorcycle adventures and putting that thing together. I filmed a little bit over the last week, and I'm going to drop that in. Just a couple of bits and pieces, or a couple of kind of mad scientist ideas that I've had, and slowly but surely the bike gets more and more ready for the big trip. Okay, this is my tool stroke spare parts cylinder. What I've had to do is just cut off this mounting bracket. Just did it with a hacksaw and then used a grindstone to just round it down, and that's what it looks now. I've also going to mount it just on the inside of one of the rear panniers, so I'm making a new mounting bracket for it, and I've just made the bracket out of some scrap that I had in my scrap box. So that's the bracket that I've made, and it's just bolted straight through into the cylinder, 2 penny washers on the inside, and that's one of the mounting points that we're going to secure it to the bike with. So I came across these in-flight travel bags. It's the right dimensions to go in the overhead locker on an aircraft. Did have a pouch, another kind of bag on the side here, which I guess is for your passport and bits and pieces that you want to get to. But £9.99, the perfect dimensions to fit in my pannier. So I literally just taken this pouch off. So that just means if I do stay at a B&B or a hotel, this is my laptop or my editing camera gear. It means I can simply just nice and quickly take it out, walk into the hotel. But during the day, I like the hard luggage because I can lock it and I know it's safe. Thank you for everybody out there still kind of pressing the button, still making comments, and I really appreciate it. like I say, you know, when I first set up my YouTube channel, it was my own personal madness and no more for me than a bit of kind of outdoor therapy. So kind of PTSD and life in the 21st century, the antidote for me was always the great outdoors, you know, because when I go camping, when I go wild camping, when I take the truck out, you know, there are no wives, no girlfriends, no mortgages, no kids, you know, life becomes simple, and for me, which was food, water and somewhere to sleep. You know, I've never really had a problem with looking after me. You know, it's when life, the universe and everything gets involved that it all gets a bit much. So, but I'm sure it's the same for everyone else. So this is where I'd like to say please thumbs up, share, like, subscribe, and if you're watching on Facebook, please follow. As always, any comments, love to hear them. Back soon.